Children's Television Workshop presents Square One TV, show number 169, produced at Unitel Video in New York.
Everybody crawl along. Angle dance, find the point where two lines merge. Angle dance,
come let's make our paths converge.
Once you know all the angles, a two-person square's a breeze. It's quite cut and dry, stretch one arm to the side to raise the other one 90 degrees. Next, hang a friend from the ceiling. If he loves you, I know he won't care. Clasp his hands real tight, get those angles right. There, you've done it, you've made a square. Angle dance, help me measure these angles, please. Angle dance,
we're all doing it by degrees.
Angle dance, make a circular turn on your toe.
In degrees spin 360.
If you try, you can make any angle. If you don't, there's no excuse. This little beaut is called acute, and this wide one is obtuse. Now I've taught you the angles, your angle dancing hip. And if you're inclined, you can go out and find a spatial relationship. Come and join me, huh? Angle dance.
Have some geometric fun.
Angle dance. Let's hope our math's correct. Angle dance.
Gee, it's great when lines connect.
Angle dance. Come and join me, huh? Angle dance.
Garden City, hello! Your ficus tree died. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did it have plenty of water? Plenty of light? I'll be darned. Well, perhaps it just lost the will to grow and committed fungicide, you know?
Yo, excuse me, lady, I wonder if you could help me, you know?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, yeah. I got a lawn.
Ever had one before?
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh, first lawns are exciting. You'll never forget it. And I happen to know more about first lawns than any woman in America. How big is it?
Well, it's 20 by 30.
Say no more.
Well, I think you should know, you know.
That is the point precisely. I do know. You must put your complete confidence in me, my friend.
Yo, okay, it's just that...
Now take a look at this lawn planner.
Hey, that's a knockout. That's amazing. You know, that's exactly what my lawn looks like, you know?
Now what we need to know is how much grass seed you need to buy to cover this lawn. What we need to know is the area.
The what?
The area. It's another word for its size.
I see, but that is the size.
Yes, this planning map represents the size of your lawn. Each one of these squares is equal to one of these. 1 square foot. You see, 1 foot on each side. When we know the area, we'll know how many of these babies are in your lawn. Now, we need to know the area. Do you know how to do that?
No, ma'am. I spent my entire childhood living out back of the garage, you know?
We multiply.
So do my turtles.
Oh, we multiply the length of your lawn times the width of your lawn. That will give us an answer in square feet. Now, 2 times 3 is 6. So 20 times 30 is 600. 600 square feet. Now, this is grass seed in this bag. It will plant grass on 100 square feet of soil.
Hey, yo, that wouldn't be enough for 600 square feet.
No! For 600 square feet, you'll need
6 bags.
Very good!
Get you!
And 6 bags will cost you...
Hey, yo, I don't want to plant grass.
I see.
I already got grass. I want to plant a hedge around my lawn, you know what I mean? I want some privacy, you know?
Oh, you little Dickens. Well, in that case, we don't need to know the area.
We don't?
No! What we do need to know is the distance around your lawn. That's called the perimeter.
Well, how do we figure that out?
This time we don't multiply. We add.
Well, what do we add?
We add the lengths of the 4 sides of your lawn. That will give us the perimeter.
Wait, I could do that. It's 20 plus 30 equals 50, and another 50 equals 100.
Very good. 100 feet.
No,
You will
no.
need to plant a hedge that is 100 feet long. And when you do, it will look like this.
Hey, but-
Now, there are several kinds of hedges I could sell you. Privet, spirea, yew,
You?
yo. Which kind would you prefer?
Well, I kind of like this one.
Oh, sir, this one is only 100 inches long.
So is the perimeter of my lawn, you know? It's 20 inches by 30 inches, not 20 feet by 30 feet, you know?
Oh, but you said...
No, you said. You didn't let me finish. I said 20 by 30. You assumed I meant 20 feet by 30 feet. Hey, you're gonna help people solve their problems? You gotta make sure you got the facts right.
Oh, you're right. I'm semi-embarrassed.
Oh, no, don't be.
My goodness, you must have a very unusual house.
Well, I don't have a house. I'll have a house when I'm champ. Right now, I just have a tiny little apartment. Oh, by the way, do you shop in lawnmowers here?
Oh, we certainly
You
do.
think I could have this back by Thursday?
Why?
That's when the gardener's coming.
Well, I'm going to my favorite burger place. I'm going to eat those burgers and stuff my face. I'm gonna shake and fry. So much and much. I say, Marky D, I love my lunch.
Hey guy, what'll it be? A burger today, or 2 or 3?
Well, let me see. Monday, burger, shake and fry. Tuesday, 3 burgers, shakes and fry. Wednesday, 6 burgers, shakes and fry. Thursday, 10 burgers, shakes and fry. Today, I'll have I'm hungry.
0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15.
highest number to that sum. I just added 1, so now I add 2. And now I add 3, and you can do this too. I keep my sum and add 4 more. And pretty soon I have the purpose that I came here for. So now I have 10 and add 5 to that. Hey, 15, that's where it's at. This will go on forever if you know what I mean. Now which number is added to 15?
Hey, you're really a winner.
So tell me, my man, what time is dinner?
So fair and foul a day I have not seen.
Aye. Aye. Can't I?
'Twould freeze the very bodkin of a finch, or crack the rosy-posy moon in twain, with timorous tremble ere the truth be told.
What's that he says?
In other words, it's cold.
Aye. Yuck and yuck again.
1,000 yucks.
But soft, who goest?
Ooh. Oh, hello. I'm Alistair Crook for Masterworks Theatre, and this is William Rattlesword's immortal MacMath. Wandering the woods of Burnham in search of what? His own soul, perhaps, or 67 cents?
What's this, methinks me spies? Who's there?
3 sisters, weird. Let's split 'em quick.
On second thought, methinks we'll stick.
Double, double, toil and trouble. Satchel Paige and Carol Hubble. Listen close, MacMath, to we. If King of Scotland ye would be.
King of Scotland? In sooth, the thought has crossed my mind that being king would suit me might fine. Oh, sisters, tell me, what's the thing that I must do to be the king?
Oh, nothing much. A snap, a piddle. Simply solve a little riddle.
I knew there'd be something amiss.
There always is in plays like this.
A riddle? Why, then lay it on me. I'll solve it or go home to mommy.
Well, it's about our garden, you see.
Garden?
For growing our things. Things like gruel with mulch, hold the mayo. Grub and worms and scuzzy things. Ooze and slime and painful stings. Muck and mire and dead bat wings. These are a few of our favourite things.
Waiter!
But the trouble is, we've only got 48 feet of fence. And we would like to have the biggest garden possible. Aye, but it's got to be a rectangle, you see. And attractive, you know. Something pretty.
This puzzle doth to set my mind a boggle. I'll think upon it while walking in this foggle.
Perhaps we can imagine what MacMath is thinking here.
What's this?
The witches have described a rectangular garden which must be surrounded by 48 feet of fence. Now, what dimensions should the garden have to contain the largest area?
How about that one?
Well, let's take a look. This garden is 23 feet long and 1 foot wide, which means the perimeter is 23 plus 1, that's 24, plus 24 again.
Hey, that's 48 feet.
Which means the area inside the fence is 23 times 1, or 23 square feet.
Out, Spot. 'Twill not suffice.
Ah, MacMath thinks we can do better.
Oh, well, what about that one, love?
Well, this garden is wider, but it is not as long. 4 feet wide, and 20 feet long. Still 48 feet of fencing, but the area is larger. 20 times 4, 80 square feet of garden.
Nay, nay, virtue of fig.
Oh, in point of fact, MacMath has begun to notice a pattern here, and that is, as the width and length get closer to each other, the area grows larger. Let's check.
Oh. Look what's that?
10 feet by 14 feet. Now, that's still a 48-foot perimeter, but the area is
140 square feet!
yes, until we reach 12 feet by 12 feet, which gives us 144 square feet. After which, the area begins to decrease again. See? 14 feet by 10 feet. 20 feet by 4 feet.
Look at that. Here.
Now winds crack and blow ye hurricanes.
Ah, yes. Of all the rectangles with the same perimeter, the one with the largest area is the square.
To make the biggest garden there, the shape to use is none but square. 12 feet by 12's the limit upper. Now where's my crown? I'm late for supper.
Well, actually, Mac, thanks for all your help with our garden and all. But truth is, we don't actually have the crown.
What's no crown?
We gave it away last week.
To that nice fella from Denmark.
He helped us figure out how many gallons of water our pot would hold. Tell you what, though.
Oh?
Instead of a crown, how about a nice cup of soup?
And so our hero is driven on in his mathematical quest.
Now jump, men, and hop, scotch. No time to take a bath. I'll find that crown and plunk it down, or my name ain't. Or my name ain't. Fellas, what? My name ain't. What's that? You know, we practice. MacMath.
Good night.
Mathman, your mission is to eat only even numbers. When you encounter a number, you will have until the count of 3 to make your decision. And beware the venomous Mr. Glitch. He will eat you if you are wrong.
Mathman.
All right.
Looks even. Awfully cute. Mathman. Even numbers. Mathman. Looks even. Oh, odd. Mathman.
I enjoy being a glitch. 13. Here comes Farmer Jones. Let's fake him out and become a rectangle. Prime number.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
9:43 a.m. and the earthquake tremors had subsided enough to allow the Los Angeles Miniature Golf Open to get the third round concluded. We were working the day watch out of Mathnet. My partner is George Frankley. The boss is Thad Green. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. We had been working on 2 cases all week long without success. Hans Ballpeen had been kidnapped and no one had heard from him or the kidnapper since Monday. A priceless diamond had been stolen and we hadn't found that either. We decided to go back over a scene from yesterday's show to see if we'd missed anything. Anything at all. Sometimes a good problem-solving strategy is to think of similar problems you've solved in the past and to see if the solution might apply to the present problem. I was looking for information in the greater Los Angeles telephone directory. Ace Advertising, Ace Aerobics, Ace Action Bikes, Ace Achilles Tendon Repair, Ace Party Balloon Company, Ace Balloon Rental.
Kate, I was thinking about how the robber got out of Kane's estate.
Uh-huh.
Remember the problem with the missing baseball when Mrs. McGregor's house was missing and I said, well, it couldn't have just flown away.
Yes, but it did fly away.
Ace Balloon Rental. Maybe the thief flew up, and away in a beautiful balloon.
That's brilliant. Let's roll. Did you talk to Amelia about the balloon?
Yes, it was hers all right, but it was an old one and had been altered.
How so?
Somebody had cut it up, re-sewn it, and made it much smaller. Amelia said there was no way she could trace it. It could have been done years ago.
Of course. It would have to be smaller. A full-size balloon couldn't have fit inside the Hamburger, but a little one.
This one would have folded and tucked in there.
What about the gondola?
Made out of canvas. It folded too.
Well, we might just know how our man got into the Kane estate and how our man got out of the Kane estate.
Yeah, if only we knew who our man is.
Great news, my mathematical friends. Guess what?
The Rams got a good quarterback.
Hans Ballpeen is back.
He's back? No ransom, nothing?
Nope. The kidnappers released him last night, and he just got home 5 minutes ago. Mrs. Ballpeen is beside herself.
She's having an out-of-body experience?
No, George. Thanks, Debbie. That's great news. Come on, George, let's meet Mr. Ballpeen.
Kate Mindy, George Franklin, Mathnet. Meet my husband, Hans.
I'm happy to make your acquaintance. Beulah has told me how much help you were through this endless ordeal.
Well, it's our job, and we're happy to do it.
Sit and have some coffee.
Yes.
Mr. Ballpeen, please tell us what happened.
Well, last Sunday night, Beulah had gone to bed, and I remembered I had forgotten to put the trash out.
You had a trash fire?
Oh, no. I mean, I forgot to put it out by the curb for pickup. So, I had just put the barrel down when two men jumped me out of the bushes and pushed me in my car.
Why didn't you yell?
Oh, I couldn't. They put a big piece of tape over my mouth. They made me drive to a parking lot and dragged me out, hit me over the head. Next thing I knew, I was up in some shack in the woods.
Wow. What happened next?
Well, they took the blindfold off and then sat me down at a workbench where they had laid out some tools.
Coffee, Mr. Franklin?
Thanks. Just half a cup. I don't like to overindulge.
Go on, Mr. Ballpeen. The tools?
Yes, diamond cutting tools. They took out a gun and forced me to cut a beautiful diamond.
Hans, I didn't know you were a diamond cutter, too.
Oh, yes. For years in Amsterdam. Of course, that was long before I met you, my Liebchen. It was my profession in Holland. Of course, I haven't cut in 15 years, maybe more. There's not much demand for it in this country.
What did the diamond look like, Mr. Ballpeen?
Oh, it was a beautiful stone. It weighed over 200 carats.
And did you cut it?
No, yes. I studied it for a day or so, and then I cut it into 7 pieces. 7 perfect pieces. I guess you never lose it, huh?
What happened next?
Well, they put a blindfold bag on me, put me in their car, drove me around for a little ways, and then let me off in the mountains. I hiked. Fortunately, I was dressed for it. Finally, I came across a highway, hitchhiked home, and there I am. Mm-hmm.
You've had quite an adventure, sir. You must be glad he's home, Mrs. Ballpeen.
Oh, I am. You see, we've only been married a short time, and we're still newlyweds, I guess. Well, anyway, I'm not tired of him yet.
Just quite a little woman, huh?
And Hans, while you were away, I booked 2 more children's birthday parties for you on Saturday. I just knew you would come back. I don't know how, but I did.
She is all business, my wife. Speaking of business, I have a birthday party to do tonight, don't I?
Oh, yes?
Yes.
In fact, I've already inflated the balloons.
Thank you.
We'll let you get on with your lives.
Yes.
We're glad everything turned out all right. Aren't we, Kate?
Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Well, George, I guess we know what happened to Mr. Kane's spare diamond.
Uh-huh. Do you want to tell him, or do I have to?
Afraid so, sir. He cut your diamond into 7 pieces.
That's what would have happened to him if he hadn't cut the stone.
I'm afraid we'll never be able to trace the gem now.
At least it's in 7 pieces. That's sort of a break. Spreads the bad luck around.
Please leave me. I must weep.
He's taking it pretty hard, Kate.
I don't blame him. Not exactly cause for a party.
Speaking of parties, did you notice what Mrs. Ballpeen used to fill those party balloons?
Helium.
What a coincidence, huh?
How did you know these 2 were involved in the plot to ruin my team?
Well, Mr. Dugout, take a look at this. How many fingers do you see?
6 fingers? That's odd.
Actually, 6 is even.
Hans's story doesn't ring true. Here's a man who hasn't cut a diamond in 15 years. His wife didn't even know he was a diamond cutter. Who's going to trust him to cut one of the world's most precious gems?
Right.
100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the U.S. Department of Education, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, and the Carnegie Corporation of New York.
Corporate funding is provided by IBM. At IBM, we believe education is the key to the future. We are pleased to help support Square One TV as an innovative way to introduce young people to the exciting world of mathematics.